There are two kinds of people in this world. Number one, people who believe that their thoughts have something to do with their destiny. Number two, people who do not believe in this. And I think people who do not believe in this are bound to become failures, because whenever a circumstance or a tragic event befalls upon them, then they are confused, then they are trying to fight that circumstance with their body, with their intellect, with their resources, and that always leads to failure. But if you realize that your thoughts have something to do with your destiny, then you will naturally start to pay attention to your own inner world of your thoughts, feelings, and mental imagery. And actually, that is the source of life. The things that you see in this screen of space, it just projected from your own state of mind. This is the reason why yogis have been calling this physical reality, this three dimensional world, as Maya, because it is a Maya, it is an illusion. Whenever people use some spiritual practice in order to upgrade their state of consciousness, their physical reality also gets an upgrade. Even their biology gets an upgrade. If you can change your state of mind, if you can upgrade your state of consciousness, then your biology will create an upgrade as well. Genes that are responsible for your panic attack, for your bad mental health, will start to turn off, and genes that are responsible for your good mental health will start to turn on. So just pay attention to your inner world of thoughts, feelings, and mental imagery, and you can change your life. So you must realize, you must understand that this universe is actually immaterial. You see things, but they are not there, because it is actually completely mental and completely spiritual. It is, everything is just energy. Everything is encompassed by the energetic field, and field is the sole responsible agent for the materials that exist in this physical reality. So if you can tap into that energetic field, then every problem in your life must disappear. There are three steps in order to tap into that field and to solve the problem of your panic attacks. But listen to me very closely. You do not have to spend so many dollars, so many hours spending your time on therapy sessions, buying anxiety medications. If you just understand how to tap into that energetic field and create your life from that source, then you can change your life. You can overcome your panic attacks overnight. It's that simple. But you must understand this principle on a very deep level, and you need to be really proficient at using these three steps. You need to be really good at practicing these three steps, and you will become the master of your life. So if you want to never ever experience panic attacks ever again in your life, if you want your friends and family to stop worrying about you, if you want your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend or your competitors to look at you and just be jealous about how good you are doing in your life, and you regret that they ever messed with you, then understand the principle that 20th century spiritual leader Neville Goddard used to tell: imagination creates reality. Now, your imagination in and of itself right now is weak because it's not trained. But if you learn how to train your imagination, it will become reality. So, the three steps in order to make your imagination materialize into existence is relaxation, visualization, and mental rehearsal of the visualization until you start to feel the feelings of that visualization. So how do you relax? There are very so many different ways of relaxation. You can chant Om. I had a video on how to chant Om correctly. It's a 21-minute video. You can chant along with me. Or you can do non-sleep deep rest protocol. This thing has been taught recently by people like Andrew Huberman, and this is just yoga nidra meditation. This has been discovered way back by the ancient yogis. So to summarize what non-sleep deep rest protocol means, you just lay down, you put your attention all over your body, and you just relax. You just achieve a state of relaxation through running your attention all over your body. You can just type in yoga nidra meditation or non-sleep deep rest on YouTube, and you will know exactly how to relax completely. Now, what happens is when you achieve a state of relaxation, when you chant Om, when you achieve a state of relaxation through NSDR or Yoga Nidra meditation, what happens is your brain starts to produce beautiful, coherent alpha waves and theta waves. Now, alpha waves helps you to visualize things very easily, and in theta waves, your brain becomes very suggestible to your own imagination. Whatever you imagine will go right into your subconscious mind, will start to program your autonomic nervous system, and you will heal yourself if you know how to visualize properly in this relaxed state. So, after you relax by either chanting Om or doing NSTR, Yoga Nidra meditation, what you need to do is you start to imagine a scenario where you are already the person that you want to become, and you are already doing the things that you want to do. So start to imagine that you are already a calm, happy, relaxed, joyful, empowered person. How is that person going to act? Start to visualize that. How are you going to see your world now that you have become that person? Start to visualize that. Are you going to go to new places? Are you going to go to new events, new social events? Are you going to talk to people differently? Are you going to be more confident, walk with your chest out, walk with shoulders straight, talk to people with a sense of authority? Are you going to tell your friends and family, hey guys, you don't have to worry about me anymore? I don't buy any drugs anymore. I don't go to therapy sessions anymore. I'm completely fine. Are your friends and family going to compliment you on how peaceful, on how relaxed you have become lately? Start to visualize this, all of this in extreme detail. Start to visualize that as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're waking up with a big smile on your face instead of heart palpitation, instead of sweating on your face. Start to visualize that as you go in the bed at night, you have a big smile on your face and you're saying to yourself, wow, I had a wonderful day. I had a wonderful day. What this does is it signifies your subconscious mind that, hey, this guy is healed because he is imagining all of these wonderful things. He is clearly waking up with a big smile on his face. He is going to bed at night with a big smile on his face. He must be healed. If you just provide enough sensory vividness to your imaginary act, the subconscious mind gets tricked into thinking that you're actually healed, and it is going to start to affect your nervous system. It is going to affect your body, and your body will start to heal itself. Now, the way to make your imagination really powerful is you need to imagine all the things that you currently cannot do because you're inflicted with panic attacks. Maybe you cannot drink coffee. Maybe you cannot date people because you're inflicted with mental pain. So start to date people, start to drink coffee with them, start to smell the aroma of coffee with them, start to touch your romantic partner's hair, start to smell their perfume, start to hug them, start to kiss them, start to hear them say, oh my God, you're so peaceful, you're so relaxed, you're so powerful as a person. Start to hear all of these things. Start to see things, start to hear things, start to smell things, start to taste things, start to touch things in your imaginary scenario. Provide all the sensory modalities to your imaginary scenario, and that imaginary scenario becomes very vivid. And the moment that an imaginary scenario becomes very vivid, your brain, your mind starts to lose the differentiation ability to distinguish between what an imagined act is and what an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world is. So start taking advantage of this wonderful property of your mind. Start to trick your mind into thinking all of these amazing things. Now, what you need to do is you completely immerse yourself into this imaginary scenario. You don't watch this imaginary scenario as if you're watching a movie and you're just some third person spectator. No, you need to put yourself as a first person actor in this imaginary scenario. Do everything, become that person in that imaginary scenario, and mentally rehearse this imaginary scenario over and over and over again, because the brain because the neural network that was formed inside of your brain to reflect like that imaginary scenario has happened to you, is actually happening to you in real time, needs to be strengthened by mental rehearsal. The more mentally rehearse that imagined scenario becomes, the stronger that neural network, the permanent that neural network becomes in your brain. Now, when that neural network becomes permanent and starts to become hard and set, it is going to start to send a rush of chemicals down your body. Now, those chemicals are going to create feelings that are equivalent to that imaginary scenario. Now, of course, your imaginary scenario signified a life where you are completely healed and it signified a wonderful life. You're going to feel all of those wonderful feelings. You're going to feel all the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, and empowerment. And the moment you start to feel gratitude, your healing begins. We have this very stupid way of thinking that we need to await our healing in order to feel thankful and grateful, but that's not how things work. If you are creating your life from this energetic field, if you're creating your life from this imagination, you need to first feel the emotions, and then everything that you visualize will materialize into existence. This is the changeless law. No one can deny this law. If you just do these three steps: relaxation, imagination, and mentally rehearsing the imagination until you feel the emotions of that imagination, you can create anything in your life. You will just upgrade. Your mental health problems gone, your panic attacks gone, your anxiety attacks gone. Your biology will get an upgrade. So please start doing this. Please, for my sake, just to prove me wrong, do this. Please, you are the creator of your life. Start acting like one. You're not the victim of your life. You're not the victim of environment. You're not the victim of your genetics. This is the reason why Bible says that you are made in the image of God. The kingdom of heaven lies inside of you. Happiness lies inside of you. So start unlocking it. Upanishads say Aham Brahmasmi, which means I am the source of creation. So start acting like the source of creation. But don't think it's going to be easy. You can heal yourself overnight, but your attention span needs to be really keen. Right now, your attention span is that of a goldfish. We have been bombarded with so many different kinds of instant gratification, TikToks, YouTube shorts, drugs, alcohol. Everything in this modern world is designed to take your attention away from you. This is the reason why people cannot pay attention to one particular mental scenario for an extended period of time. But if you just show up every day, do these three steps every day: NSDR, imagination, feeling the emotions of that imagination, then your attention span naturally starts to lengthen. And one day you will be able to hold your attention on a particular imaginary scenario, and you will be able to derive the feelings from that scenario. And get ready, because your life is magically going to change. People will just be surprised at how fast your life will change, at how dramatic changes will happen to your mental health, to the panic attacks, to your life, that they will start to question you. And you might teach them. Please teach them, because this is the teaching that every person needs in this entire world. So please do these three simple things and change your life. Now, I have made a ton of different videos on how to completely overcome your panic attacks, but if you still feel like you cannot do it alone, then I have my Gmail, my Viber, my Telegram, my WhatsApp, all in the description box down below. Message me and then we can get started right away. Remember, sky is the limit once you truly know how to imagine correctly and feel the emotions of that desired imagination correctly. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.